wonders they say shall never end. Can you imagine? We just talked about the incident that happened, I think in Kano, where 2 Igbo men were killed, and according to the way it happened, like I said I don't believe it is a Hausa Fulani or this bandit or whatever. I believe that it could be from their colleagues in the same business, because it was caught. One of them was caught at about 8 or around 9 or so for business sake, and his friend went with him also, and that was how they were killed. And people are like, oh, it could be as a result of business, which I said I didn't believe until there's another investigation that will cancel that, because the way it happened, nobody would have envisaged that. And I said it, that I don't believe it is anything, you know, outside the people's business. But unfortunately, the investigation has really come out. I say if the police will do the right thing and do a thorough investigation, we will know those who were behind the killing of these 2 Igbo men. And ISWAP has come to claim responsibility for the killing of 2 businessmen in Kano State. Gunmen on Saturday night killed the duo around Azubros Plaza off France Road, Sabongari in Kano. The deceased are Ifeanyi Elechukwu, aged 41, who was the target of the attack, and his friend Ķ′Ł1ÑG, 33, who was shot in the leg but eventually died at a private clinic in the state capital. Elechukwu, a battery dealer, was said to have been hired to his shop by one of the gunmen who pretended to be a customer. He was shot at close range and killed while his friend was chased and also shot. However, ISWAP in a statement said the attack was carried out by soldiers of the Caliphate. The terror group described Elechukwu as a Nigerian army spy. Oh my God. Hey! Can you imagine? The latest claim by ISWAP comes a few days after it said its men attacked police checkpoints in Edo and Ondo states. ISWAP had claimed expansion into Abuja, Kogi, and Taraba in the last 6 months, and now they say they are in Southwest. So nobody seems to be saying anything concerning this. That this person they killed was a spy to the army. Now today, we know how many of our people Boko Haram members killed then when they were starting. But the issue is that they say, oh, the security is not the business of the security men, whether police or soldiers or army. That the people need to work with them. The people in the community need to work with them, because these so-called security men are not spirit that you have to work with. They have to get information to work on. Then if really it was a spy in the sense that he was giving information about what is happening, and those who are around that are even terrorists or Boko Haram, giving them information, the security men information, you begin to ask yourself, how did they get to know? Because when people begin to say, oh, we have all this Boko Haram in the Nigerian army and what have you, maybe he thought he was even giving the right. Maybe one of the Boko Haram is a police officer or army officer, not knowing that you are relating, you are reporting the wicked to another evil person. This person is an evil person, and you are reporting an evil person to. You know, they work together. Say, so he say you dey smart. You go say, show, see the person where they call the leak, the this thing, or maybe there is saboteur. Say that this person they call, they give us information. That is to tell you that they still have a Boko Haram in their midst, whether physically or knowingly or passively, but they have information, and they have people, they are sympathetic to this so-called Boko Haram. Northern politicians are the ISWAP bandits and Boko Haram killing innocent Nigerians in the name of business in the north. Northern elites are the sponsor of 99% terrorism in Nigeria. War is already brewing up in Nigeria. Buhari collapsed this country. It is quite unfortunate. Just imagine Shetima handling security of Nigeria and Grandpa Tinubu handling economy. Such will be the worst imagination I can have. God forbid bad thing. Total disintegration of the damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria is what that will bring everlasting peace. We are not even compatible at all. Not at all. Election is close. They want to create serious enmity between Northerners and Southeasterners for their political gain. I advise my Igbo brothers not to retaliate this date. You want to go and meet all these so-called bandits or whatever they call themselves, ISWAP, do you have the weapon to fight them? As an Igbo man, I feel this is political strategy to bring war and fight between Igbo and Hausa. We are wiser now. RIP to the dead, but we will not fall for this. This is the mess Nigeria are putting us into, and people are still busy shouting, "One Nigeria." We are wise enough to understand your plans. Unknown government are Eastern politicians, while ISWAP are Northern politicians. We are not ready to fight each other again by any means, religions, or tribalism. If there is no Biafra, when do you think all these things will stop? The work of God has started in Nigeria and must be fulfilled. No group or individual can stop it. Okay, so ISWAP has formed a parallel government in this country with the right to enter even a plaza and eliminate anybody. It means no one is safe anymore. They used to operate in the villages. They have now graduated to the city, and the government seems helpless. Nigeria, wake up. This is the time for you to wake up. There is danger looming. What is going on? What is going on? RIP to the ones who lost their lives. So also, until we Africans understand that we are all humans, no progress will come too seriously. Today, they will say they killed Igbo, not knowing they killed a man who is supposed to reduce poverty and corruption in his area. It is well. Africa, I hail you now. Where? I hail you now, where? Politicians are the main reasons why Nigerians are divided. Make military come back, I beg. That cloud of crisis that will eventually break up Nigeria is gradually gathering. Life taking so recklessly. Anyhow, those who want to die in the north should stay put, but those in the east are determined to leave this Lugard creation. Nnamdi Kano asked them to come back home and support ESN. They said they are one Nigeria. I beg, make una shift. So the next news, there might be no Nigeria after 2023. May God guide and respect and protect his people. Biafra is the answer to this. The word UN, US, AU, UK come and save lives in Nigeria. All those ones. You think they are not even? You think they are bothered? This is political struggler. We are not here for insults. Let's mourn with the brother family. Election is around the corner. The main objective of this evil act is to scare away the Igbos from voting by making them traveling back to their respective hometowns. By creating tension such as this, a similar instance happened in 2015 during the period of elections. Hundreds of thousands of Igbos that reside in the northern part of the country flee back their hometown for safety due to the killing during the period was intense.